so shocked. They was like, what? No, you was living here? What? Like, the same reaction every time.
I mean, that was my reaction when you told me.
Plug. YouTube. Y'all, I got another great video for y'all today. I'm actually in my content room right now. It looks like it's about to rain, but we got a home tour and interview of a person that been here for a little while, but I met them at a Blacks in Chiang Mai dinner that I told y'all about that we have like every Saturday or Sunday. And she was telling me about her story, and I think it was super dope and inspiring. So I hope y'all get her perspective and how she's actually living and made the transition to Thailand. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, y'all, I got today's guest. I'm gonna go ahead and let her introduce herself.
Hey guys, my name is Katrell, but a lot of people call me Kat, and I'm from Houston, Texas, and I just moved to Thailand 2 months ago.
Dang, 2 months.
Yes, it's been 2 months. 2 great months at that. So I'm just gonna show you guys around where I live and hope you enjoy. Let's go.
Okay.
This is my humble abode. We have the sitting area where you can come relax, chill, read a book, have a latte, up to you. At my building, we have this 7-Eleven, which I absolutely love and enjoy. I am in this place almost every day, and me and the workers should be best friends by now.
All right, let's go ahead in here and jump in and see what's your favorite snack.
Okay, let's go. First things first, I love water. Gotta have the water.
Right.
But my favorite drink here is this strawberry drink.
Okay, I never had that one before.
It's so good. And then they have some that has the pieces of fruit in it. So nice.
Okay,
love
the
it.
jelly.
Yes.
They be having jelly in it too?
Yes.
Yeah.
These are my favorite chips
Okay.
to get. I love these chips.
Facts.
They kind of melt in your mouth.
They do.
Also, I love these here. These are
Okay.
like strawberry wafers.
Got you.
Super duper good.
So you've been experimenting with all this stuff.
I love snacks.
I mean, it's a plus because you have it right downstairs. So
Yes.
that's the biggest thing.
Yes, exactly. And then also they have these gummy bears that I
Okay.
absolutely enjoy.
Great flavor.
Yes, they have grape and strawberry. If I'm looking for like some chocolate, they have something that's, I mean, they have Kit Kats, but I like these. These are kind of like Twix.
Okay.
These are really
Super.
good. Yeah, they're like Twix.
Okay. Different.
They're really good. I come and I get these all the time.
Yeah, I'm slacking. I ain't did no type of experimenting like you. I need to try the
What?
candy. I didn't try the chips,
Definitely.
but not the candy.
Yes, you definitely have to try the candy. Also, they have, these are really slept on. These are really good. It has the chocolate cream filling, and it's like a cookie.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
so-
I like that.
Yeah, these are really good. I enjoy that. But so far, that's the only thing I've
Okay.
tried in my 2 months
No,
of
you did
being
a
here.
great job. You definitely did a great job.
Sawadika.
So the cup and cup. All
So
right.
that's 7-Eleven. I'm in here every single night.
Yep.
Basically. Then we have this nice coffee studio here where you can grab you a latte and possibly a bite to eat,
Yeah.
just depending on how you're feeling in the morning. I do come down here whenever I have some excursions or something to
Okay.
go on, and I'll grab something to drink beforehand. So
Yeah.
it's a really nice place.
And you have packages down here as well. All your
So
meal.
yes, if you order Grab and you pay via card, then they leave your food or whatever you order over here.
Okay.
Would you like to see it?
Yeah, let's go ahead and check it
Yeah,
out.
let's go.
Let's definitely check it out.
This is the juristic. So this is where you would take care of it, your water bills, your electricity
Okay.
bills, anything of that nature. And this is where they would leave the food or your packages. Just open the door.
And grab what you.
Yeah, just grab. But
I like
it's
that.
actually a walk-in, so you get to,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Facts.
yes. So Me,
Very trustworthy.
yeah, very, very. I don't pay for Grab with a card. I pay with cash, and so I have to come down every time I get my food. But I'm okay with that. And this is my humble abode. So it's almost Halloween. They have the decorations going on. Now, I'm not sure if you all are aware, but Halloween is not a national holiday for them. So for my complex to be doing anything is just spectacular.
Facts. And they did it up. They really did it up.
Yes, they did a nice job.
Okay, so you got face scan as well.
Yes, facial recognition. They do go by biometrics here. So everything is facial recognition. Even getting on the elevators, getting in and out, you have to scan your face.
Well, it smells really good in here and clean.
They always clean. They're always cleaning. As of right now, I believe they're cleaning the co-working space. They're shampooing the couches. So.
Yeah, which is different.
Yeah.
How many times they doing that and back at home?
Never.
Exactly.
Never, ever. They clean around here a lot. They make sure it's always smelling good. The elevator area and the co-working space that they're cleaning at the moment.
Oh yeah, where they clean the couches.
Yeah. We have this area, which is a nice chill space for you to relax and come out and read. Maybe have a gathering or two, and just relax. I really love it out here. I love how peaceful and serene and quiet it is, which is kind of why I chose the spot. There's not a lot of children here, so it's not a lot of riffraff. It's not loud. It's very quiet here and relaxing. There's an area here where you can come, kind of like a little gazebo.
Yeah.
And you can maybe do some work. Just up to you what you want to do.
For sure.
And I don't know if every place in Thailand has this, but every place that I've seen so far has the worship area where you can give praises to Buddha. Is it Buddha? Yeah. This is the laundry room. You have a washer in your unit, but you do not have a dryer. So these are the dryers. You can come and dry your clothes for $50.
Oh yeah,
you
that's
can dry
expensive.
your clothes.
That's
Very expensive. So I typically just hang dry my clothes.
Yeah.
Unless it's my comforters or something, then I'm throwing them in the dryer.
Right.
But other than that, hang dry.
And they dry fast, right?
They do,
Yeah.
because I'm 17 stories up. It gets really hot. The sun is beaming. The clothes dry within like 40 minutes.
Yeah. So you can say that 50 baht.
Yes, exactly. And they also have to where you can get some water. If you have like a jug, you can come down here and grab
like
you
that.
some water instead of buying them from the grocery store.
Because you can't drink the tap water here.
Exactly.
So how often do you fill up the water? You use it a lot, or do you just buy like gallons?
I actually just buy my water from the store.
Yeah.
Just because it works for me.
Yeah, most people do as
Yes.
well.
So I just,
And how many floors is this building?
this building is 31 floors.
Okay.
Yes. So I am going to take you guys up to the pool and the gym at this time. So I pay 400 USD for this complex.
Okay.
And we'll get into the rest of that later. So this is the 7th floor. This is where the pool and the gym is. More decorations.
Oh, it's a nice gym too.
Right.
So how often you using this gym?
I come to this gym probably 3-4 times a week.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Yes, it has everything you need. You have your ellipticals, you have your treadmills, and then you have your bikes. You can work on your legs here, your chest here, and your back here. And then of course we have the free weights. So
Yeah.
I love this gym. I'm normally in here a lot. I do dance exercise. So I'll come and I'll post up right here and I'll get my dance on.
And AC nice in here too.
They have wipes for you to wipe everything down. You know, they keep it clean. And then this area here, we can go this way,
yeah.
just not to disturb, because as you can see, they are cleaning and maintaining. This is something normal that happens here. They clean and maintain a lot. But this is the pool area.
Really nice pool.
It's a really nice view. It is like a, what you call it, the waterfall, kind of look like.
Oh, the infinity?
Yeah, it's an infinity pool.
Yeah.
It is salt water. This is a saltwater pool, so no chlorine. It doesn't mess with your hair or your skin. Everything, and I'm real big on skin. So, but I'm typically in this pool about the same amount that I'm in the gym.
Yeah.
I come out here and I'll do laps back
That's
and
a good
forth.
tag team workout. Yeah.
Exactly. So not only am I playing in the water, but I'm exercising too.
Facts,
So
with this beautiful view in the background.
yes,
Like, come
very
on, y'all.
beautiful. And then we have the Central Festival over there.
Yeah.
Now, the Supalai, that is the tallest condo that they have in Chiang Mai. The tallest building.
Yeah. And you haven't been here for an earthquake, have you?
I have not.
Yeah.
I came like right after, probably 2 weeks after the
Okay,
earthquake,
yeah.
which affected where I chose to live.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some of the high rises had damage done, you know, like cracks in the walls and in the ceilings because of the earthquake. So I was lucky to find this one with absolutely no damage.
Wow. And you found this before coming, or did you find this while you were?
I found it while I was here. I didn't trust. I didn't trust choosing a place to live without seeing it first, which I'm happy that I did it that way, because like I said, I saw what went online and chosen this spot or chosen that spot, I would have been in a situation where my condo or my room would have been horrible.
Right.
So I always advise to not rent before you get here. I think that you should do your homework, and I think that you should choose what area you want to be in and a couple of places that you want to view by the time you get here. Is this up or sorry?
Yeah.
It's up.
Okay.
It's down.
Okay.
7-7.
Okay.
It was 7-7.
Yeah, but I advise to choose a place, choose a couple of places, know where you want to go. At least that way when you're working with a realtor, you can tell them where you want to be, and you can show them, hey, I have this condo or I have this house that I want to look at, and they'll schedule you for it. Now, I know Americans, whenever you hear the word condo, you think really big, really spacious, just over the top and extra. But in Chiang Mai, a condo is basically just an apartment with a lot of cute amenities. Humble abode. We have a glass wall. This wall keeps any smells from getting in or out. And it also keeps your AC in one area.
And it's noise canceling too, right?
Yes, it is noise canceling. So they'll have different events over at Central Festival, but you won't be able to hear anything. So this is the kitchen.
Yep.
Like I stated, there's no dryer, there's no stove, there's no oven, but you have the washer, you have your stove top, and it comes fully furnished, also with dishes and whatever you could possibly need to cook a meal. Although people don't really cook in Thailand.
So you're not buying groceries?
I buy groceries sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm on and off. But a lot of people that I know do not buy groceries. They just go out to eat. Me personally, I just love a home cooked meal, so I will go to the grocery store. Yes.
What's your refrigerator looking like?
What you gotta cook? What you gotta cook?
Oh. It's a
Oh
little
yeah,
stir,
you got snacks.
okay.
No, it's really interesting because a lot of people out here, everyone's refrigerator looks different. Like mine just got water in it, but you got, you got some
I got my juice, my favorite juice. I
yeah,
said.
you got that. Yeah,
Got
that's
some
on
vitamin
deck.
water, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I just cooked the other day. I have ice cream, like 3 things of ice cream.
Oh yeah, that's necessary. That's necessary at all times. And you
So-
buy all that from like 7-Eleven?
No, I actually buy that from either Tops, which is a grocery store inside of Central Festival, or Big C.
Okay, gotcha.
I love Big C.
Yeah.
I'm always in Big C because not only do they have the grocery store section, it's kind of like a Walmart. They have a store with electronics, they have a beauty supply, they have a pharmacy, they have like everything in one. So one-stop shop. I'll go to Big C. Well, this is my space. I love this space. This is my room. I have my comfortable couch here and my Hello Kitty. Now this girl has traveled through 3 different countries to be here with me. She like my best friend now.
Oh my gosh, so what brought you all the way to Thailand?
Well, I came to Thailand because I wanted to live a soft life. I want to have peace and tranquility and just relax. Get out of that hustle and bustle mentality.
Yeah. And the 2 months that you've been here, do you feel as if that you have satisfied that?
I feel like I'm still working on it. My first month was definitely the hardest. Being here and not having anything to do made me feel like I wasn't doing enough and that I needed to be on the go, needed to be on the move. So this past month, I've calmed down a little bit, but I do feel like I still need to work on it. Yeah, because I'm always rushing, and I shouldn't have to rush.
Well, I'm glad you brought Hello Kitty all the way back.
Yes,
from
I brought a
Houston.
lot of my Hello Kitty. That's my girl. And I want y'all to see my view, so take a look here.
Man, that's the best part right here.
Yeah, I come out of my room in the morning, and I just look at the mountains and everything. I have the view here if we step outside.
Man, you see everything. I think that's the best part, really, just seeing this every single day. Have you had a view like this ever in your life?
No, this is my first time.
Wow.
Yeah, it keeps me motivated and it makes me really happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when it's raining, I get to watch the rain fall. If it's sun shining,
Man.
yeah, I get to see it all and appreciate nature, you know?
Yeah,
I'm a nature girly, so yeah, I love that.
And is this your first Asian country?
It is. This is actually my first time living abroad in general. I've never lived abroad. So Thailand is the first stop, but not the last.
Not the last.
Not
And this
the
is
last.
the first city was Chiang Mai, or did you do?
Living, yes.
Yes, okay.
I visited Phuket,
Okay.
but living, this is the first city. So
Okay.
yeah.
But Phuket was not the lifestyle that you wanted to keep.
Actually, I loved Phuket.
Okay.
I love the beaches. I loved nature. I just didn't like that it was so many tourists.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, because I
that
want to
makes
live
sense.
here. I want to live
You want to get the
among
full experience.
the
A lot of the
locals.
people watching want the same thing.
Yeah.
And that's why they come to Chiang Mai, so you're in the best part
Exactly.
for that.
Exactly.
So you got this Kitty's Hair boutique right here.
Yes, so actually I have a business. I'm a business owner, and the name of the business is Kitty's Hair Boutique. I sell wigs, bundles, and frontals. They are pre-plucked, pre-bleached. I do have glueless wigs. Anything you could ask for, I got it. Check your girl out. Look at my website, hairofperfection.com. That's hairofperfection.com.
What you been selling hair for?
It's been 2 years. So I got this off the ground before I started the process of moving to Thailand.
Okay.
So.
And did you want to start that process before coming out here? Did you already have in mind that you wanted to move here and you wanted to start creating a different stream of income?
So when I started my hair business, I didn't have any plans. I hadn't even thought of moving out of the country. I just knew that I wanted to make more money, and I wanted to stop working for someone else. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I came up with this plan first. I didn't expect for it to take so long to take off. You know, normally when you start a business, you feel like everything's going to just fall in place and you're just going to start making money really fast. It wasn't like that. And after that is when I decided, like, hey, I think I'm just going to go somewhere else because I can't get ahead in America.
Yeah.
No matter what I do, I just can't get ahead. So
Yeah.
that's when I started planning my escape.
Yeah, I feel that.
My escape.
And is this your first business as well?
Yes, this is my first
That's
business.
fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I decided to only sell hair because I can do hair, but I kind of get bored with it.
Yeah.
And I just knew it was something I wouldn't be interested in doing every day. So I said, hey, why not just sell the hair to the girlies that know how to do hair?
Yeah,
So,
makes sense. Makes
yeah.
sense.
So I started this. And I felt like it's a business that's going to continue to grow. It's going to always be needed because people love to take care of themselves. They love to get their hair done. This is a business that will never go out of style.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's how I made my choice on that. So I wake up in the morning. I normally have these things closed off, and I'll just wake up and be on some... you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Wake up in the morning.
As you should.
Yeah, and I get to see the beautiful view.
Now I see you got this line right here going on.
Yeah, so remember when I told y'all I hang dry my clothes? This is what I do. I set this line up and I have little clips and I'll clip my clothes on. And if y'all check out my TikTok, choosy_living, CHOOSY_LIVIN, you'll see me hanging my clothes to dry.
Fire.
Yeah. You would think I would be on the patio more, but I'm normally not. I use this space mainly for my clothes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But you can open the doors either way, both ways, or you can just have them sitting in the middle, kind of have, you know.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, definitely.
And what do you think about the closet space here?
The closet space for me, for someone who's moving out of the country, is really decent because you can't bring a lot whenever you travel. Your suitcases have to be a certain amount as far as weight goes. So I want to show y'all, but it's a little dirty. It's a little dirty, okay? But what I can show you is the fact that there is an extra mirror here, okay? Bam. That's what you need to know. But the closet is a decent size.
Okay.
I put my suitcases up here.
So yeah, I like they have that. Yeah, it definitely was an added plus because a lot of times apartments, they don't really have great closet spaces for people. So I'm glad this works out for you.
Yeah. And these suitcases are super big. So I was kind of concerned, like, oh my gosh, where am I going to put them? And then I just happened to
that was perfect.
find a nice little spot. They have a space down here. I
Underneath
put
the
my
bed.
shoes,
Yep.
and things of that nature. And then in the restroom, it's just a kind of regular restroom, you know, but I love the fact that the shower is glass. It's huge, big enough for you to do whatever you need to do. There's a space on the side you can dress it up how you want to dress it. But it's really nice, Yeah. So this is my humble abode. This is where I lay my head. Once again, this is $400 USD per month to be here. I have gotten a water bill. My water bill is only 300 baht, and that's about like $15.
Yeah, that's
about
that
$15
sounds about
for my
right.
water bill. My light bill is about, altogether, for the lights and the water, I spent about $50.
Okay, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
About $50.
Yeah, you pay that at the same spot where you pay the rent at as well.
Yep. I actually paid my full year's rent up front. So I don't have to worry about paying my rent every month. And the owner of the condo actually, I talked him into paying for my internet for the year.
Wow.
So the only expenses that I have here in this condo.
negotiation.
Yes, like you have to let them know. And if you're gonna pay a lump sum up front, they'll be more inclined to work with you on whatever it is that you're asking for. So the only thing I worry about is just my lights and my water. My scooter, I paid for that 3 months up front.
Okay.
You know, but it is a rental. Only because I didn't think it would be a good idea to buy a bike.
Yeah.
And then I'm not gonna be here for long, you know.
You know, it's a great question because I've been here for 9 and I still haven't bought a bike myself, and I'm still debating the whole thing. But as you get here for longer, you'll make a decision.
Yeah.
But how much do you pay a month for your bike?
So if you pay 3 months up front, you get a bigger discount. So I paid $11K baht.
Okay.
11K baht.
Yeah, for 3 months.
For 3 months,
Yeah.
yeah. If you get it 1 month, you might end up paying 3,000 for that month. Or 4,000,
Yeah,
so you'll
the
come
price
off.
structures are
Yeah,
different.
yeah. So it just depends on where you go. I did a lot of research. I looked at a bunch of different companies and just decided which one was better for me. So that's how I chose my bike, which is downstairs looking cute. By the way, it's a little red, girl. I be on that bike.
Yeah, getting to where you need to go.
Student, yes. All right, so this is the rooftop of my condominium. I actually love this rooftop. As you can see, we have people here gardening. This section here is actually vegetables. So they plant vegetables. As you can see here, they have some collard greens that they're working on. They have some bok choy that they have. Also, there's chili peppers. Tomatoes are being grown over there. They have kale here. And so it's just basically a garden of vegetables. And once the vegetables are ripe and have grown out completely, then the residents do have the option to pick them. Or, as you can see, we have people out here working. They'll pick it for you and bring it down for the residents to take and eat.
No, that's different.
Yes,
Have you ever experienced something like that in America?
No.
Yeah.
Never.
They ain't growing on no roof.
No, I was about to say I've never even seen a garden on a roof in America. So when I came here, this was my most favorite part about the condos.
And have you received any vegetables since you've been here?
I have not, only because I didn't know that they were picking them, and I didn't know that they were set in the lobby for us to choose. And yeah, the residents got to it real quick. Hi. But yeah, so this is a space I come out here, I record content, I might listen to some music and dance around. I ground myself here.
They got good grass.
Yeah, but is it still considered grounding if you're 31 floors up?
You know, I'm the wrong person to ask. Let us know in the comments, though. Let us know in the comments.
Let us know, yes.
That's a great question.
I've never seen it. You see it? It got like the dots on it.
Yeah, I've never seen a plant like that
Yeah,
before.
not me either. Now I'm gonna take you to the other side of the rooftop because yes, there is more than one. We have this space here. This is just a random space. You can come and look out. I've thought about doing dance class in this space, but I feel like the other space is a little bit more better, and you'll see when we get there. But it's really nice here.
Yeah, I love this section just because for the people that want to do like some calisthenics or need an open field or something, you got this right here with this view. Do some stretching, do some ad work, do some journaling.
Yes.
Plenty of locations for you to catch this good view.
We're gonna go to the other side. They do have a restroom, so you don't have to go back down to your own room to relieve yourself.
Facts.
They have this stretching area.
Pull-up bar.
Yep, everything you need to possibly stretch. I do not stretch there, but I'm more of a ground stretcher, so that's where I'm at. And then we have this portion. Now this is actually where I hold my dance classes. I'll have the girls here and I'll stand up top, or I'll stand up on that hill and have the girls there. But you can come out here and basically do whatever you want to do. They also have a projector. So you can go down, ask to rent out the projector. You don't have to pay. You just put your name down, they give it to you, and you can come place it here and have a movie night.
Oh, that's sick.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
They keep you active in this
Right.
yeah.
Exactly. And so the first movie night that I'm going to be attending is on Halloween. So they're going to be doing a Fright Night movie. I'm not sure exactly which movie it is, but it's Halloween. So
Yeah.
can't be too many options, and I'm sure it's going to be good. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Well, I'm good. I'm looking forward to getting to hearing more about your story. So with that said, we can jump into the interview.
Perfect. Let's go.
What's up, family? I'm back again with another video for y'all. Y'all done seen her house tour, but now we about to actually get into her story about how she transitioned to Thailand and how she's living now. So I'm gonna go ahead and let her introduce herself again.
Hey guys, my name is Katrell. A lot of people call me Kat, and I am from Houston, Texas.
And you were born and raised in Houston?
Yes, I was born and raised in Houston. I am definitely a country girl.
Okay, yeah.
Through and through, yeah.
What part of Houston are you? Because I lived in Missouri City and Katy, Texas for about a year.
So I'm actually from Missouri City, or Mo City. What up, the Mo? I'm actually from Richmond or Richmond Foe, where Zero is from. That's a Houston rapper.
Okay, yeah. And your family, all of them is from Houston as well?
Yes, everybody is still in Houston, as a matter of fact. Hey, family!
Shout out to fam.
Love y'all, miss y'all.
So, I guess my next question is, are you the first person in your family to start traveling abroad?
Yes, I am the first person in my family to, well, not to travel abroad, but to live abroad. I'm the first person who took the initiative and decided that I was just going to get up and go and leave. So I am very proud of myself. And I think about that every day because that is a big accomplishment.
It is, it is. So what age did you actually start traveling? You say like outside of Houston, Texas?
So I started traveling pretty early. I think my first time leaving Houston, I was in the 4th grade.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how I knew from the beginning that traveling is something that I'm gonna do. I had a godmother, and she would travel a lot. She didn't have any children. She would just pick up and go and live in these different states. And so I wanted to be like that when I grew up.
That was your inspiration, your role model.
Yeah, basically. So I wanted to be like her. One day she came to Houston just to visit, and she was like, "Oh, I'm going to take you to Dallas with me. We're going to leave." And maybe she was just playing, but I took it so seriously. I went in the house, I packed my things, I got in that car, and I left. My mama was sad. She was like, "How could you just get up and leave like that?" But
and you did it again.
I did it. So that's from that point, from the 4th grade, I think I was about 10. I just knew that I wanted to travel.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you never had an idea that you actually wanted to live abroad? Like you just was like, I'm gonna just grow up in America, like this is it? Like what was your mindset around?
So I never thought past America.
Yeah.
You know, I was young, so living abroad, I didn't see it as an opportunity. A lot of times in America, they make us believe that other countries are third world countries.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I'm like, oh no, Africa they have the starving children because, you know, that's what they show on the commercials. And I'm like, oh, well, India, you know, the people walk around with no shoes. They have dirty water. So I never wanted to leave America until I got older, up in age, and realized that there was more out there than what we have in America.
And that started from seeing that person that you said it was
my godmother.
Your godmother, yeah. So seeing your godmother actually sparked that into fruition. And has she been to Asia as well?
No, so she has never even traveled abroad. She only traveled in the States.
So that
But that opened up my mind to traveling, you know. So I ended up going to Dallas, San Antonio. You know, I started kind of local, Austin. Then I went to Cali, Chicago, Vegas. I lived in Vegas. So, you know,
Experience, yeah.
I started traveling, just getting the experience. I would travel with people and with family first, which would hinder me because it would keep me from being able to go where I wanted to go and go to more places because
Okay.
you're waiting on people,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So then that's when I started traveling alone.
Mm-hmm.
My first trip alone, I went to San Antonio. I took myself to Disney World.
That's fire.
Because I had never been, right? And I'm
Wow.
like, I'm an adult now.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go to Disney
Yeah.
World. So I just packed up one day and took a weekend trip to San Antonio and took myself to Disney
And that's
World.
all she wrote. So
Yep.
from that moment there, you like, oh, I got to get used to this.
Yep,
This is
I
my
started
lifestyle
traveling
now.
alone. Yeah, yep. My first trip outside of the U.S. was to Jamaica,
Okay.
and that's what opened my eyes up to wanting to live abroad.
And what parts of Jamaica said, like, I want this lifestyle?
So it was more so just the feeling that it gave me. I love the atmosphere. I am a country girl, so I do like to be outside. They had a lot of beautiful beaches. The water was clear. So it was that. It was the
Yeah.
environment that made me want to get out because I didn't think Jamaica was as beautiful as it is, you know? So when I saw that, I'm like, oh my gosh, well, I wonder what other places are like. And, you know, TikTok, everybody likes to talk about TikTok, but it definitely opened my eyes. I was able to do some research and find different places, find people like you and
Yeah.
I,
Facts.
just telling their stories and how they did it and what needed to be done. And that's how
Yeah.
I got all of the information I needed to come to Thailand.
No.
Now, I did not know that I wanted to move to Thailand. When I first started my journey, I just knew I wanted to move out of the country.
Yeah.
I did some meditating and some thinking and some reading and kind of like some praying, and Thailand just happened to pop up.
Yeah.
Once Thailand popped up, I said, hey, I don't want to go out there blind, you know, so I want to go and make sure that it's a place that I can build. And so I took a trip to Phuket.
The
Took a trip
island
to
life.
Phuket, yes.
Yeah. That's the
And
best
I
place to
fell
go.
in
Start.
love,
Yeah.
yes. Honestly, Phuket is what got me. I fell in love. By the time I landed back in the States, I was crying real
Oh
tears.
my
I did not want to
gosh.
be there. Didn't want to be there at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
And so I went into grind mode and I was
Yeah.
like, hey, I got to do everything that I can do to save enough money to get out of here.
Yeah. So for the people watching this, the people that never experienced Phuket, I don't want them to set expectations, but what was the experience that you had in Phuket that made you feel that way going back to America?
So it was very calming. It was very clean. The restrooms, like in public, were clean. um, Also, the atmosphere is it's very chill. I met a lot of people from London, people from Africa, people from Canada. Like I met so many people. That's really what attracted me because I'm like, oh my gosh, look at all these people.
Yeah.
They're moving around, they're traveling, they're doing this and that. And if you're stuck in
Yeah.
America, you don't see that and you don't know that people are actually out here living that type of lifestyle, which is what I want to live. And so that's how I went with
Yeah.
it, you know.
And did you like stay in hostels or did you do hotels?
I did a hotel when I went to Phuket, only because of my own fears. I'm not saying hostels are a bad place; they may be quite nice, but for me personally, I just as a female traveling alone, I need a little bit more security. So I stayed in a hotel. It was a nice hotel. It was I believe it was about $40 a night, 40 USD a night, and it had a gym with
Everything.
everything.
Yeah, fully loaded.
Fully loaded. It had about 4 tennis courts,
Okay.
like indoor and outdoor. It had a sauna, a steam room, a nice infinity pool, it had a bar, and it came with breakfast and
Everything.
yeah, I was just like, "Ooh, this is cheap.
Yeah.
This is nice."
Facts.
So yeah, but yeah, it was the atmosphere for me. It was the
Mm-hmm.
meeting new people for me. It was how clean it
Yeah.
was. All of that got me.
Yeah.
I'm really simple.
Yeah.
And they seem to live a simple lifestyle. Because
Mm-hmm.
I even got a scooter when I was there, even though I never driven one before, never rode on the back of one
That's
before.
huge. No, that's huge.
I think it was
That's
kind of crazy,
huge.
but
Yeah, no, that speaks a lot about your character as well. Because a lot of people come out here, they don't never ride a scooter. They see it and they're like, no. So when you first saw that, was that feared, or did you you didn't have no expectation with the scooter?
Now when I put my mind to get one, I didn't think about
Yeah.
how the driving was gonna be. I'm
Yes.
just like, oh, I'm gonna get a scooter.
Yeah.
But once I got it, it was very, very much scary. Very scary. Take your time with it. The roads in Thailand are different than the US or possibly wherever you're from.
Yeah.
So take your time.
Mhm.
I almost had a wreck just trying to get out the
Yeah.
driveway.
Yeah.
But you know, the people are nice. They know that you don't know. So they kind of work around you or they slow down and yeah. I did get a ticket here for not having my helmet on.
Okay, that's interesting. I never had a ticket here since I've been
Yes.
here for the first 2 months. Well, you're
Yes.
in a somewhat busy area. Was it
Crazy
in this?
thing, it wasn't even here. It was over by CMU,
You
by
okay?
the university,
Yeah, okay.
Chiang Mai University.
And how was that experience?
It wasn't stressful at
Okay.
all. They just they just had like a roadblock and the police was in the street
Yeah.
and they're like waving you to pull over to come
Okay.
over. So it was pretty cool. I was excited.
Mhm.
I know I got a ticket, but I was excited because I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I got a ticket in Thailand.
Yeah.
How many people can say that? So
Perspective.
yeah.
And the tickets are like 500 baht as well, and you pay them at the office as well.
Exactly.
So it's a real seamless process. They're not beating you over the head like we used to in America.
Exactly.
So, and I love that aspect about being here. There's no fear of the police, and in the threat of my life, I'm not feeling like that when I see them versus than me being in, back home.
And they're really sweet too. They will work with you. Depending on how long you're gonna be here. Like when I got pulled over, there was an officer that asked me how long I would be here, and I let him know. He told me what I needed to do to not get a ticket, to be able to make sure that I am not riding dirty, like they say in Houston, but make sure I have my license in order and everything. So they do inform you. They don't just give you a ticket and let you go about your business. So I love that part of it.
Facts. Now, you mentioned about life in Houston as well, so let's get into that. You've been here for 2 months now in Chiang Mai, not on vacation, but actually living. What's some of the things that you miss about being back in Houston, or some of the things that you might lack in Thailand?
The food.
Okay.
I miss the food in Houston. The seafood boils, the shrimp, the egg, the sausage, potatoes. I miss all of that. I miss the diversity of the food. Thailand it's nice and they do have really good food. I guess it just depends on your preference. But for me, like I said, I'm Southern, so we have soul food, we have fried fish, we have everything you can imagine. And here it's hard to find fried fish, and if you do, it's a certain type of fish. It's not a catfish or a tilapia.
They don't have red snapper.
Yeah, red snappers. It's none of that. You can probably get some shrimp, but it's not going to be seafood boil type shrimp. And yeah, it's just the food. It's been really hard adjusting to the food.
So just the food. What about products? Do you use any hair care products, any skincare products that you?
Yeah. Well, so I have not used any products here because I packed a bag and brought all my products in the US.
Smart.
It just depends on what you use. Do your research to see what they have, which is what I did, and then bring what they don't have.
Yeah, that makes sense. So you're prepared.
I'm very prepared.
Yeah, you're prepared.
Yeah, I'm stacked up for like probably 6 months or so.
Okay, fine.
I brought everything.
So this is the part I've been looking forward to out of the whole interview so far. Is we had this conversation at a Blacks in Chiang Mai dinner that I told y'all about, and you were telling me about the process of you actually transitioning to Thailand to live here.
Yes.
Now, I want to take a step back and have you really tell that story and
Okay.
have everyone listen to what that process looked like for you.
Okay. All right. So, like I said, I traveled to Jamaica and said, hey, I want to leave the country for good. And I did a lot of meditating to figure out where I wanted to go. The process that I took to get here, it's a little unconventional. I used to have a place of my own. I had an apartment, a 1 bedroom. I had a cat. I had a car. I had a job and a business. So I had everything, but it was hard to save money paying for everything. I live alone. You know, when it's a 2-person household, it's a little different. You can probably save a lot more. But with me just being on my own and taking care of all the bills, I barely had anything left over at the end of the day. So what I decided to do was to let go of everything. Let go of all my possessions. So once my lease was up at my apartment, I did not renew it. I did away with any extra bills that I had, credit card bills, everything. I just threw it to the side. I moved into a storage unit.
That's the part. That's the part. That's the part right there, y'all.
I was
Yeah.
living in a storage
You were
unit,
committed to the
guys.
process.
I was.
Yeah.
I in a storage unit, there's no electricity.
Yeah.
I did a lot of research to make sure that I had everything that I needed to be comfortable in that space. So the storage unit was kind of like a studio apartment. Okay, so I bought some electrical generators for me to be able to power my. I have a what they call it, like a hot plate.
A hot plate. Yeah, yeah.
So I got a hot plate. I had my television, I had my Wi-Fi, I had anything that I needed, my ring lights, I had the LED lights on the ceiling and everything.
It was done up. I'm telling you, they seeing it right now.
Are you gonna show them?
Yeah, I'm gonna show 'em.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so it was really, really nice. I set everything up and I lived out of that storage unit for about 6 months.
Wow.
And every dime that I got, I saved. So I was still working my original job and I would give myself an allowance. So I would pay the $200 for the storage unit. I still had my car note and my car insurance, so I still took care of that because it was needed, right? But if it wasn't needed, I would have threw that to the side as well. But I gave myself an allowance for food or any type of necessities that I might need. That allowance was about $200 every 2 weeks. So I was making on one paycheck every 2 weeks about $1,600, $1,700. So I would take 200 of that and everything else would go into savings.
Yeah.
I didn't do any playing around. I didn't go out. I didn't buy new clothes, new shoes. None of that meant anything to me. Moving into the storage unit helped me to realize how wasteful I was.
You became minimalistic.
Yeah. I was able to retrain myself, which was the point of me moving into the storage unit as well. Not only was it to save money, but it was also to show me that I could live without all the extra that they try to tell us that we need.
Yeah.
You know, that helped me in terms of coming to Thailand because you get here and everything is so much smaller. And you don't use a lot, you know, it's less wasteful. And so being in the storage unit kind of prepared me to be where I am now, you know?
And that leads me into my next question. What is daily life? Well, matter of fact, let me take a step back. Shout out to you, for real. Shout out to you for actually making a plan and committing to that plan because a lot of people, it's hard to stay on track to a plan, especially when stuff doesn't look the way you want it to.
Yep.
But now everything looks like how you want it to. And I
Yep.
love that you're living your dream life now.
Yeah.
Which leads me into my next question, which is, what does daily life look like for you now? I know you have this new minimalistic mindset that you developed back at home. So now what does it look like being that over here?
So day to day, okay, so I'm retired now. So I don't work. I have my hair business that, I do. And every day is just it's a new day to get up and do something new. I try to do different things for myself every week. Like one week it'll be the week to go somewhere new, try something different every day. Do not repeat the same place. So I'll have a week of that. And then I'll have a week of adventures. So I'll go out, I'll take hikes up the mountains, or I'll go zip lining, or
adventurous.
yeah, I just try a bunch of different things for the full week. Then I have a week where I just relax and chill and be at the house and in the house. Because it's hot out here. It's really hot out here. And like I said, I'm trying to learn to just relax and be okay with not doing anything. So every day is different. It's never the same. It's never the same feeling. And I'll get outside of my condominiums and I'll walk for 4 hours, 5 hours, just once you leave, you don't plan on being gone that long. I'll be like, oh, let me take an hour walk or something. I'm just gonna walk down here and
But
walk
you in
back.
Chiang Mai.
Man, you are in Chiang Mai, and once you go out there, you're not coming back. It's not gonna be an hour. It's gonna be more than that. So I'll walk for about 4 hours. I'll go to different markets. I will eat at different places, like the side streets and stuff, And I always tell people, in the USA, you had to avoid the alleys, but in Thailand, the alleys are where you
That's where you want to be at. That's where the best food at, the best people, the best.
Everything. Yeah, you definitely have to go through
That's
the
funny.
alleys.
Yeah.
So
I love
that's
that.
really what I do on a day to day. I have started in Houston, we have a mixed fit class, which is just basically exercise but dance. So it's a little twerking, a little pop, lock, drop it, So I do that here now because I love to dance. It's a part of me. It makes me happy. And so I'm just bringing hip hop to Thailand.
That's fire. So how can they find you? Do you have a website, Instagram page for that?
Yeah, well, I do have an Instagram page. It's my hair business. It's kitties_hair boutique. That's me on Insta. On Facebook, it's just my name, Katrell Spivey. KATRELLSPIVEY. And then on TikTok, it's choosy_litter.
Yes, definitely tap in, especially if you in Chiang Mai. She got the hip hop and dance classes, and she doing it pretty frequently as well. So definitely tap in with her and support her out here, because you know what you're doing.
Yes, I do. Look, I just started the class about a week ago, but it's coming together so far. Like, as long as you don't even have to know how to dance. As long as you know how to move, just stay moving, have fun.
You've been here for about 2 months now. Did you already have your visa before you came here, or did you figure that out, or are you on a tourist visa now?
I did get my visa before I got here.
Okay.
Which I think is really, really important to do. The visa process for me was fairly easy. I know a lot of people use like agents to help them, but I did not. I just went online. I'm on a DTB visa, so a Destination Thailand visa. One of the requirements for that visa is to do a soft skill. A soft skill could be cooking classes, Muay Thai, or helping with the festivals behind the scenes. I decided to go with Muay Thai because I did kind of want to learn a bit of like self-defense and,
This is the country for Muay Thai is their actual sport. So coming here is the best choice to actually be, if you want to learn some defensive.
And they're really cool. They're like, if you've never fought before, they get it. They understand. They take their time with you. They don't judge.
They don't.
But I'm on the DTV visa. It was $400 USD for that visa. The first time I did my application, it was denied.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of hurt me a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but it was denied for the simplest reasons. And this is why I tell people it's very important to go through and reread your application. Make sure you put in everything the way it's supposed to be, because the first time mine was denied due to my expiration date on the application not matching the expiration date on my passport.
Yeah, and it's a lot of stuff like that. And for the
Hmm.
people watching, another thing to hit as well, the name on your passport, I say this all the time as well because a lot of my friends get tripped up about this as well.
Hmm.
Whatever your first and middle name is, that is your actual name. Like on our passport, it'll have
Hmm.
first and middle name. You don't
Yes.
put your last name, you'll put your first and middle name, and they'll reject you from that because it won't match your documents.
Right.
And try to have your documents have your full name as well, and
Hmm.
that will be half the battle. So make sure you
Right.
got the name right, the
Hmm.
expiration date,
Yep.
all those dates right there need
Right.
to be in accordance with what they have back in America. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
Also, when you're doing your visa application, you want to make sure that you have an address, because they are going to ask you for an address.
Hmm.
So you will need to either like rent a hotel room for a week or so,
Hmm.
just to have an address to put on your application. So you will need that before submitting the application. That's not something that you can do after you've done the application. So keep that in mind. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really glad you had a great process with getting the DTB, even though you had that one rejection, but
Yeah.
was able to follow up with the
Hmm.
next one. And for the people watching, if you have any additional questions, I do have a partnered visa agency that I partnered up with that you can check in the description below if you have any questions at all. So, now that you've been here for 2 months, you're getting around, what the products you have, you're getting well adjusted.
Hmm.
How is life like building community here?
It's easy. You know
Mm,
what? I thought it was gonna be so hard. When I first got to Chiang Mai, I did not see a lot of melanated people.
mm.
So I was like, oh my gosh, what did I do? They can't even understand me. How's this gonna go? But I actually found the group on WhatsApp, and I
Mm.
found it through Facebook. It's called Melanated
In Chiang Mai?
in Chiang Mai. And so they get together, we have dinners, or we'll get together and have game nights, trivia.
Mhm.
I love it. That's how I met all of the melanated people that I know. It's through that app. The ladies are really nice. They're really welcoming. The men are nice as well. I think they have like get-togethers,
Yeah, we
groups
do.
for the men to work on mental health and just have an open space to talk.
Mhm.
Um, and even meeting the Thais, they're really nice as well. They want to learn so much about you. If they stare at you, it's not because it's a problem. They're staring at you just because.
They're fascinated. They're intrigued
Exactly.
by you. Yeah.
I've had so many people come up to me and ask me to take pictures with
Mhm.
them. So that's something you might get, I guess, just depending on the what you exude. So
Yeah.
I have plenty of people come up, ask to take pictures. I have a Thai friend. She asked me to teach her how to twerk. Like, they love it. I love them. It's real easy, and as long as you're open to talking to people, you'll be fine.
Mhm.
Yeah. If you're going to come to Chiang Mai, you have to, I'm not going to say you have to, but it's better to be a bubbly person. The people here are bubbly. They like to be outgoing and talkative. And if you go stop anywhere, even if the person is not from Chiang Mai, they are going to talk to you. They
Mhm.
want to talk, So you have to be open to wanting to meet new people. And yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
easy for you.
Yeah,
It's
for
it's
sure.
easy.
And I know you're encouraging, your family and you're
Hmm.
telling them all over the phone about your experiences.
Yes.
Are you hoping that they come out here
They need to
eventually?
come. Now, I don't know what they got going on, but they better make it
Yeah,
here
you've been out here
soon.
for 2 months now.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, you didn't.
I only got a couple months. Well, I'm going to be here for a year so far that I know of. But yeah, I hope they make it within that. I have some family visiting in December
Okay.
for the holidays. So I'm excited about that. So when I moved back home with my mom, they still didn't know. So I started making content, you know, because I'm like, hey, I'm on the road, I'm viral
With
right
your
now.
face
Let
now.
me keep, yeah, with my face. So I started showing my face on my page. And so I went around and I asked my family and my coworkers. I do have that on my page. You guys can check it out, choosy_living, TikTok. But I went around and I asked my family, could you tell that I was living in a storage unit? The reactions were crazy. They were so shocked. So shocked. They was like, what? No, you was living here? What? Like, the same reaction every time.
I mean, that was my reaction when you told me.
Every time. And so they're just like,
Yeah.
my family knows me, and they know that if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And a lot of times I end up in situations like being in a storage unit just because I'm like, I want to do that, so I'm going to do it. So they get it. They know it's who I am. So they were definitely very shocked because I had never done anything like that.
Yeah.
But now they know.
Yeah.
I did that, then moved to Thailand. Hey, you know, I'm just all over the board.
Your journey to move into Thailand, stay in the storage unit, would you say that this is like the biggest part of your life right now? Do you feel as if that this is the pinnacle of a plan that you created and you committed to?
Yes. Now I'm not gonna. Well, yes. Honestly, Thailand is it's the most. Yeah. So I've always made plans for my life. And I always do what I need to do to get there. However, Thailand was something that I had never thought about, but it's being done. So yes, it is the pinnacle of my life at this point. It's not going to be the end, but it's definitely
it keeps
the
getting
top.
better. It keeps getting better for sure. But no,
because I never dreamed of moving abroad, living. I never thought I was going to be here. It wasn't a plan. It wasn't a thought at all. So for me to be here is wild. It is. I've had a lot of those moments in my life. Like I've worked hard for everything, and I've done a lot of things, and made a lot of plans in my life. And then when I get there, I'm like, I don't know if this is really what I want. So for me to be like, oh yeah, I want to move abroad, and then actually do it and stick to it, yeah, I feel really accomplished. Really accomplished. I tend to think of things and be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and I do it every time. So I'm not shocked that I'm here. But yeah, so my family, they found out. They were super shocked. Everybody was shocked, couldn't believe it. And I asked my coworkers too, my boss, everybody. I'm like, could you tell I was living in a storage unit? They were a little worried though.
Yeah.
They was like, oh, is this by choice?
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah. But I mean, that's caring though. I mean, yeah.
But they told me they couldn't even tell that I was living out of a storage unit, and that I was lugging in these electric generators to get charged up every day.
You'll never forget that.
Yeah, never.
And you'll overcome anything in the future because you done did that already.
Yes,
so,
and that's
so
how
much
I
more,
love living life as well. Just doing things that people would never think of doing. Because when I get older, I want to be able to tell these stories. When I'm a grandma, I want to be like, girl, I lived in a storage unit. Let me tell you about it. Like, I want to have those type of stories, you know? And the kids like, oh my gosh, she did a lot. So that's how I live my life, honestly.
I love that. And with that said, thank you so much for your time and sharing your story. And I really hope everyone who watched and listened to her story is inspired by this, and to create a plan, commit to it. You get what I'm saying? And if you need any hair care needs, you know who to tap into. And if you're in Chiang Mai, definitely check out her dance class that she hosts out here. So with that said, y'all, I'll check y'all all in the next video. Let's go.
Bye.
What you gotta cook? What you gotta cook?